Hey, it's Ange, and you are listening to Divinely Connected. I am here with your daily deep dive for Thursday, March 7th. All right, so today's message says, did you hurt your own feelings? There seems to be an experience that seems to be self made. It is important that you lean into the discomfort and resist from pointing the finger at others. This one is on you to rectify. No one is perfect. We all misstep, misspeak, and misunderstand. Check that ego, course correct, and apologize if necessary. Who's feeling uncomfortable? Nothing like spirit calling us out. Am I right? And also, who's guilty of hurting your own feelings? Like, I feel like we have all done this at one time or another. We went down the rabbit hole. We went down with hypotheticals. We, you know, had some. I would say this. They would say that. Conversations in our head. Whatever happened. Right. As well, there seems to be that type of reaction often when we are at fault. There's that resistance. Well, they shouldn't have said that to me, or they should have held up their end of the bargain, and I had to say this or be mean or not follow through or whatever it is. But the truth of the matter is, this is something that you have to take accountability for, that you have to take responsibility for, and it is important to lean into the discomfort. People don't. This is why people don't take accountability for the choices that they made, the words that they say, the decisions that they make, the you know maybe irrational reactions, whatever it is, right? It is a lot more comfortable to point the finger and say it's your fault, you made me do it, you did this, than owning it and saying, hey, you know what, maybe we're both at fault, but I cannot control anybody outside of myself. I can only control myself. And I'm going to take the ownership for the parts that I played in this experience, scenario, situation, whatever. Right. And if you truly want to move forward with this and you truly want to heal it and release it from your energy, owning the parts that you've played is how you're going to do it. Your ego's not going to like it. Nobody likes to admit that they're wrong. Nobody likes to say, hey, you know what? That one's on me. But if you want to be living that healing, that good life, that good feeling life for yourself, that's how you do it. Okay? Because once your ego gets away with blaming them and going, well, it's their fault. It's their fault. Right? Then it really quickly becomes a habit where you get so rigid in yourself that you're not willing to heal. You're not willing to grow. You're not willing to allow positive experiences in your life. All of a sudden, everywhere you look, it's their fault. It's their fault I have no money. It's their fault that I'm not happy. It's their fault that I don't fit into my clothes. It's their fault, right? And whoever there is, the government, your relatives, your boss, your exes, your whatever, whomever you're pointing the finger at. It really isn't about who you're pointing the finger at. It really is about you being able to take responsibility for yourself. If you want a different life, if you want a better feeling experience, they aren't going to give it to you. You need to create it for yourself. And so this is very much a life lesson in the sense of, if I'm willing to take accountability, then I am accountable for my life, no matter what comes your way. So often we are in limbo because we are waiting for someone to save us, someone to make a change, someone to discover us, someone to love us, someone to help us. When we are accountable for ourselves, we go out and make it happen. We go out and ask for help. We go out and we do the hard work, right? It all starts within. And if you have an inability to apologize, if you have an inability to take ownership for the parts that you played in whatever situation is in front of you, then there's going to be an inability for you to show up for yourself in the ways that you need to be living the life that you desire. All right. I'm going to leave that with you. You can chew on that all day. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't forget to come back tomorrow for tomorrow's daily message.